So in this video, I am going to show you how to count the edges, the vertices, and the faces on a 3D shape. So the 3D shape I have today is a cube. So as in my directions on the slides, I am going to make sure I keep my cube very steady in one position. I don't move it around while I'm counting, because if I do that, I'm going to lose track of how many vertices, edges, and faces I have. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start by counting the faces on a cube. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. So I'm going to also make sure I have a pattern or a plan for how I'm going to count the faces. So I'm going to start at the top and count 1, go to the bottom, count 2, and then I'm going to go all the way around the shape. This way I can keep track of how many faces I've counted. If you don't have a plan, it gets very tricky because you tend to forget what you've counted already. So, really important to make a plan when counting faces, vertices, and edges on a 3D shape. So let's count the faces. Remember, the faces are the flat part of the three-dimensional shape, and it's the part where I can actually draw a smiley face on because it is flat. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in the back. So as you can see, I kept my cube very steady. I had a plan. I started top to bottom and went around. And I found out that a cube has 6 faces. Now I'm going to go ahead and count my vertices next. Remember, the vertice connects 2 edges together. All right, so I'm going to count vertices. I'm going to make a plan for this as well. Make sure I'm going to start left, my left, and come right, and go top, all the way around the top, and then the bottom. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So on a cube, I have 6 faces and 8 vertices. All right, so the next thing that I am going to do is I'm going to count the edges. I hope you kept in mind that I did not move this cube at all while counting the faces or the vertices. I'm going to do the same thing for the edges. I am not going to move this while I count. And I'm going to make a plan. So I'm going to do the edges on the top, the edges on the bottom, and then the side edges. All right, so I'm also going to run my finger across the edge while I count. That's just a little technique I like to use. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So there are 12 edges. Remember, the edges connect 2 faces together. It's this side, this part, I mean, sorry. So there are 6 faces, 8 vertices, and 12 edges in a cube. So if you don't take anything from this video, take the fact that you hold the 3D shape really steady, don't move it while you count, and make a plan for counting your different attributes. So for figuring out your faces, your edges, and your vertices, hold it steady, make a plan of where you're going to start so that you can keep track of your counting. While you're doing today's activity, it might be helpful for you to kind of have a scavenger hunt around your house and try to find objects that are shaped exactly like the 3D shapes that you are trying to figure out the different faces, edges, and vertices, okay? Because if you have the physical shape, it's going to be easier. You might even have a bag of shapes that your younger sibling uses or that you play with. So just grab the 3D shapes to help you with the activity. It's going to give you more of an understanding for how to count these things. It's better to do it than on paper. Okay? Have fun with the activity. Good luck going through these slides, and I'll see you later.